Look, I'm all about black excellence, okay? And they are saying this is who young black girls need to see representing them. Seeing a Ghanaian woman making it to the top is amazing. Osama St. John is exactly who she think she is. All right. Real quick, shouts to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the STC fam. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers right now. So if you guys appreciate the content, please take the time out right now and show some love, like and subscribe. Do so right now. All right, let's get back to the content.
You look gorgeous.
I know.
You look gorgeous.
I know.
Damn, that's kind of crazy. A person gives you a compliment, and instead of saying thank you, you respond and says, I know.
I am a fan of yours. You are a marketing genius, by the way.
Yeah, that's also correct.
Yeah, for anyone.
That's also correct. Instead of saying, again, thank you.
For anyone not familiar with your career prior to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, can I just go through some things that you've done? You were chief marketing officer at Netflix. You were. Oh, get ready. You were chief brand officer at Uber. You're the head of global marketing at Beats by Dre, Apple Music, and iTunes.
Yeah.
You're the head of music and entertainment marketing at Pepsi, and did Super Bowl halftime shows like Beyonce, Bruno Mars, etc. You were named Billboard's Female Executive of the Year, and you were inducted into the American Marketing Hall of Fame. Come on now.
Now, you got to give it up. Those are some great accomplishments. It seems like she set her goal, she had a plan, and she accomplished her goals. Salute to her. Now, a lot of people think that because a woman is successful in the corporate world, that means that she is a good woman. And I just got to be honest, because I just don't like to get on the mic and lie to y'all. I really got to keep it real. So, the thing about when a woman is career driven, right? And nothing is wrong with a woman being career driven. I'm all for it. A lot of times it takes away from them being a great wife at home, and sometimes it affects them being a good mother to their children. Because to be that good in the corporate world, you got to sacrifice a lot. You got to give a lot to the corporate world. Matter of fact, that's going to consume most of your time and energy. For example, after your kids leave from school, instead of them coming home to meet their mom, they might have to get a babysitter. You see what I'm saying? So that's the sacrifice that a lot of people have to go through if they focus their time and energy to be successful in the corporate world. And before you know it, time is going to pass, and you will look back and realize that you give your entire life to the corporate world, but your home, your foundation is very unstable. Your kids is not that happy because they feel like mommy is not spending enough time with me. Depending on the husband, well, usually women like this usually date guys who are more so feminine or more so boy toys. They will date a man for a reason. Like, let's say if they want to have a kid, that's when they probably going to find a man to strictly have his baby, and then they're going to dismiss him. That's usually how it goes. Like, I know some of y'all don't want to hear this, but honesty is always the best policy. So let's take a look at what some of the comments said about this woman. Deandra Adrena says, we love boss. Jay Malik says, I'm a corporate executive, and part of my path upward was inspired by her. Although I never met her, she's a boss. Now, that is good that she is inspiring people who got the same path as her. Right? That's always a good thing. If you're inspiring people to get better in life, that's always a plus. All right? So the last hope says she could have at least said thank you. I agree with that, because manners shows a person's character. It shows who you are at your core. The fact that someone gave her a compliment, and instead of her saying thank you, she said, I know. In other words, she's saying that she didn't need the compliment, and that's never a good thing. It just shows her character. So someone else says, BB Judy09 says, baby, that resume is hot. She do got a beautiful resume. Wagon the fitness bartender says his excitement for her accomplishments put the cherry on top. A queen. Miss Nicole J says, I smiled so hard hearing her accomplishments. Love it, love it. With Love Z says, I love the way Jimmy acted with her because yes, she deserves it. God bless us black women. Keep thriving, queens. Neugard said, but she married a white man. But y'all ain't finna talk about it. That's pretty interesting though, because wow, that's really interesting. Because to be honest with you, if the situation was reversed and if it was a black man who married a white woman, they would have been killing him. They would be killing him in the comments right now. They probably would have called him a sellout. So that's kind of interesting. But overall, seems like a lot of people are inspired by her and are praising her, which she deserves. But y'all got to understand this about life. Nothing is what it seems on the surface. There's always a flip side to everything. Usually, like I said, women like her who focus their time and energy in the corporate world, they're going to sacrifice something. A person is not going to be great without having to sacrifice something. And with these career-driven women, they are sacrificing being a great mother and being a great wife. Of course, there are a few women out there who could be great in the corporate world and be great at home. However, life don't always work like that because the time that you need to put in to be great in the corporate world is going to take away from your home. And like I said, they don't show you all the different sides of these women. Like this part looks great. She looks amazing. She's doing a great job and she's moving up in the corporate ladder. But what's so funny is like, why would a woman like this want to be on a bird show? The Housewives. You see what I'm saying? Because when you look at those shows, it's filled with drama and just chaos. That's what brings the views. People are tuning in to see drama. So if a person's life is boring, the show is not going to be interesting. So why would a woman like this want to be in a show like that? Nevertheless.
You and I need to have some conversations. It feels like we're hurdling some things if we go all the way to, like, fertility.
At what point would you feel like I was wasting your time? Because I'm not going to say I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not saying that. Do you feel like there's a timeline? Like, hey.
What? Really? Yes, of course there's a timeline. I mean, I'm 47. Where are the eggs? They're getting older, and babies don't grow on trees. You gotta get it moving. Let me answer it this way. You know, if I want to carry a baby myself,
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of time to do that. And then I don't want to be out of wedlock.
I mean, we're on the same page. Okay, marriage, of course, first. You know, I think you are an incredible woman. I love the fact you're not pressuring me into anything. It's allowing me to move at my own pace, okay?
Yeah.
And that's really important with me.
Sensational.
Keely and I's definition of urgency might be different. His right now might be several months behind my right now. But regardless, I know that we want a future together, and so I believe in that. And that's what I'm waiting for. The future. Together. How are you feeling about us at this stage?
I'm grateful I had an opportunity
Yes.
to experience you. You know?
You better be. You're welcome.
You know.
You better be. You're welcome.
That shit is crazy.
And this the part that they don't talk about. This the part about women who focus solely on their career and trying to move up in the corporate ladder and things like that. when it comes to family structure, when it comes to them being nurturers, they usually do a very poor job. When they get older, that's when they want to settle down and have a husband and start a family and things like that. Now she's 47. I believe she just met this guy not too long ago, and she's already pressuring him. Like, yo, we got to get going. I spent most of my life in the corporate world. I'm ready to have a family now. All right. And by the way, I believe her first husband had passed away from cancer a long time ago. I think it was early on in her life. All right. But the majority of her life, she focused on her career. So now she's 47. 47, bro. And pressuring a man. Look at him. Look at fan face. Think about just meeting a woman probably like a year ago, maybe 1 year ago. And you barely even know her. But her main focus is, yo, the clock is ticking, bro. But that's the downside to these types of women, fellas. That's my point. On the surface, it's going to look good. You're going to meet a woman like, wow, she got all those accolades. She accomplished all those things. But you got to also pay attention what she sacrificed in order to accomplish those things. Like I told you guys earlier, a lot of times these women don't know how to be nurturers. These women don't know how to be good mothers. These women don't know how to be a good wife. Look, I'm just going to be honest. The greatest accomplishment for a woman in my eyes is being a good mother and being a good wife. I don't care what else you were able to accomplish as far as your career and things like, but the greatest accomplishment for me, for a woman, is really to be a good mother. Be the best mother possible. Raise your kids. That's your job once you have kids. Your job is to focus all of your attention on raising kings and queens. Not building a corporate company. But again, everybody values different things in life. Some people value their careers and some people value their homes, their family structure. So the point of the matter is this, fellas. This is why you got to be careful, because a bunch of y'all dudes be judging women based on their career accomplishments. However, that same woman could make a bad girlfriend. That same woman could make a bad wife because she's putting all her time and energy into her job. When she talk about self-improving and things like that, she's trying to find a way to move up at her job. She's not working on herself. She's not waking up every day and trying to get better as a person. She's waking up every day and trying to get a company better. You see what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of times women like this are usually masculine. Shouts to this woman right here. Black excellence for sure. But I just wanted to show people the other side of these types of women, because they hide this side of it. They only show you the resume. Yo, look at her resume. It's amazing. But she's 47 and she's pressuring a man to give her a kid. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.
Okay, I'm showing up for you. I'm giving you my energy. I am in your presence. You should pay for this.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.